point, because now they're just getting in better position than they were beforehand and just making, smart plays. They're not getting out of position. They're ready to trade. I'm looking for Muni to possibly save these streaks for a few seconds here. They know that they're not at B yet because they're inside B, and it looks like, EZG might be able to get this bomb down. If they just push out, they're not sure if there's a player watching them, but they're in really good position right now, making sure no one's coming through mid, so they're doing the smart thing here. I'm not sure what Remarks is doing, pushing up with this M8, but now they have been spotted. They know where they're coming from. But hey, right there, they go ahead, and they actually still have a man advantage after the streaks have brought in. But they know that if he's got a Lightning, he possibly has a Hellstorm. They are going to get the bomb down here, and they're in good position to possibly take this round.
Yeah, they are, especially now that Muni is last alive on a 1-on-3, and he is tagged up by a Shiva. Does have some score streaks, but obviously he's going to opt to just keep those in his back pocket as, they are in the lead currently. He still has Glitch, though, and that's something that he can keep in mind in this situation. But in this 1v3, 20 seconds remaining, it's just not looking like it's going to be a favorable situation for him. Almost gets the kill on Smack, but instead will get cleaned up by his Elcar 9. And just like that, Earthroot Gaming stops the bleeding for now, and they're just down by 1.
I mean, that's a nice way to stop it because you knew he's fully streaked out. Made sure they got the bomb down and only lost one to the Lightning Strike, which is crazy because the Lightning Strike not only killed one, but they managed to see where everyone was. So to be able to still win that round is pretty impressive. As long as they keep making smart plays like this, they can contend with EZG in their score streaks because as I go and say that, Stumpy is looking to make a nice flank here. It is going to get picked off, so there goes a wasted streak. ERG right back in this thing because now they're tied at a 3v3 because Muni did pick off Heiza, but good position here to take another round.
Well, that's now going to be a 3-on-2. Able to pick up Remarks there was Paranoia, as this is going to be really a defining moment in this round because they could decide to go either to B or to A, but it's looking like the A bomb is the one that is going to be utilized throughout this push here. And Paranoia still not able to get the bomb down, but he does get the green light from his teammates. And Smack and Clutch are now on the hunt here. Clutch, the closest one to potentially get himself a gunfight to go his way, but has not seen any of those EZG players. Still a 2v2. Time definitely in Earthroot's favor right now.
Yeah, they've got the bomb down. There's only 30 seconds left. Confusing play there by Muni. Had a nice position in the middle of the map and decided to jump out and, risk himself. But, didn't really pay off too well for him. And now it's all up to just Kazmo. And he's got to make sure he gets a couple kills here. And it looks like the player is on the bomb site right now. I love this on the Codcaster. You can see that he actually is defusing the bomb, but not able to do much with it. So Kazmo does clutch up for his team right there. And EZG 1 round away from making this a 2-0.
Beautiful way to get themselves on match point here. And right now, Earthroot has to figure out a way to even out the series here, man. You can come back and potentially force this round 11. Just got to get those effective trades like they did when they went up 2-0 in this exact map. And that's something that they're going to have to work on here because they are, as I said, on match point. Right now, of course, ERG on offense. Remarks at objective carry. Has been able to get the bomb down once, but he's going to have to do the work again here for his squad. And some missed snipes coming in, but the heat wave coming in, and it's not going to help with picking up any kills here. EZG dropping like flies, and Earthroot Gaming getting that bomb down as well.
What a crazy play right there. Use the heat wave, use the glitch to get out of there, which I think was almost worth it if you were able to get that kill. As Paranoia tries to make his way in here, does see one and is going to get that first kill, but not really much doing there. But very close to, I guess pulling the win in. I don't think EZG, or ERG, sorry, has any specials left. I know that there's at least active camo and heat wave on EZG's side. Also, the Hellstorm and that Dart. You got to think that if you're going on offense here, you're going to use those streaks to make sure you can get the bomb down and just take this map here, because we all know that crazy stuff happens in round 11 and you don't want to go there.
Well, you're absolutely right about that. Of course, we saw that, offense is really a crucial part of evac search and destroy. Both teams have been doing a pretty good job of getting that objective done, but as it is right now, EZG is going to have to make sure that they have a flawless offensive round here. Paranoia being a little bit passive, making sure no one's coming through mid. Meanwhile, Kazmo does not get a chance to completely see that. Player turns his back on him, and this could be a pinch that could go in favor of Earthroot, but instead, Muni gets some kills here with the dart, and Heiza able to clean up and get a trade here, but it's still a 3v2 in favor of Earthroot.
That one player who got killed has got that dart out, but now he's pretty much nothing is Muni. So now it's the Stumpy. I believe he's got a sniper, and this RK5 does see one and picks him off. So he's in a nice position here. If he could pick off one really quickly, it would be, you know, pretty advantageous for him to make sure that he could do something, at least getting this bomb. But right now, the other two players, Clutch and Remarks, are just playing really smart Call of Duty here, making sure they stay next to each other, be ready for any trade that's coming in. So Stumpy's got to make a real big play really fast. Not sure if he's got enough time. You pretty much just have to grab this bomb and get it down, which it looks like he will. And Clutch Remarks going to do the smart thing and just, you know, not get too crazy aggressive. But it looks like one player is coming up. That's Remarks. He's going to check this bomb site, find this player, get able to put him down. And we're going to round 11 right now. Just great stuff there. But that flank by Smack got, or I think, was it Smack or Heiz? I'm not sure who had the overdrive. All the way around the back of the map, killed the player, initiated the pinch. That wall run, like we talked about at the beginning, really paid off for them in this round.
Oh, it absolutely did. And Earthroot showing signs of life as they were able to force that round 11, as you mentioned, pattern. And that is exactly what Earthroots need right now, just because of the fact that they're down in the series 1-0. They did lose that first hard point on Fringe by a score of 250 to 116, and now they are trying to get themselves in a favorable situation here to tie the series up. Will they be able to do it is a question. They're going to have to figure out a way to get it done on offense.
Yeah, and I feel like if you're Muni right now, you got to use that Hellstorm, like right now, just to see where people are on the map, because you will see them through the walls, and for every second that he doesn't use it, it's a waste. They also do have two specialists. Casmo's got the active camo, and then there's also the heat wave, and they're really just hoping that nothing goes down over here at B, and they just completely given up A. Heiza able to get the first blood on Stumpy, and now Casmo goes down in a nice little trade there for Remarks. Muni does get the Hellstorm, but that's a wasted Hellstorm. They pretty much just like given up here. Paranoia's got to make a huge play really quickly. Does manage to get one, but now he's in a 2v1, and as long as Clutch and Smack play this, you know, just even relatively intelligent, they're pretty much good to go. They are stacking up. He's got to make something happen real quick, does Paranoia, and just not, does find one, waste the heat wave, but he's got to defuse the bomb instantly, and yeah, ERG right there just made a great play to win the last 3 rounds there.
Yeah, they did everything they had to do. Of course, in a round 11, you want to use every card available to you, which is why those kill streaks and the specialist abilities were being utilized. In Earthroot Gaming, able to get themselves a victory on Search and Destroy after allowing a comeback from EZG. Then they have one of their own when it mattered most, and are going to be able to tie this series up 1-1 apiece. In pattern, what a fantastic map 2 that was. If this does go the distance to that game 5, it will be very exciting to see who will come out on top and who will remain in a nice win streak throughout the night. Of course, 8 wins consecutively by EZG up to this point, and they're trying to make it a 9th here tonight. Will they be able to do that is a question, and of course, we'll be able to find out what will happen on this uplink. It's going to be played on Breach, and based on what you've seen from the first respawn and now this S&D, what do you think could potentially happen here coming up on Breach?
I mean, there's a lot of things I think that could potentially happen, but I think EZG is going to turn it back on. I don't think it's been turned off. Search and Destroy is a completely different game mode, but they got to make better decisions than what they just did. And Hardpoint, you know, I wouldn't say there's not as much decision making, but I don't think there's as many like really crucial decisions other than like rotating early. But you're in round 10 and 11, you have a Hellstorm missile, and you don't use it until the other team has already planted the bomb. Like at that point, you've pretty much ceded control. So a crucial error like that could have potentially cost them that entire match. And so in uplink, you know, obviously you're going to be passing the drone back and forth. Yeah. You got to maintain spawn traps. And so if they're able to, you know, not make mistakes like they did in the hard point, I think EZG's got this easily. But, you know, if they don't play up to like they did in the Search and Destroy, you know, Earthroot's got a solid chance at this.
Yeah, they are, you know, a team that's trying to fight their way back to the middle of the pack here in the standings. Of course, if you're just joining us for the first time, it is a tie series, 1-1 here. EZG picked up map 1. Map 2 went over to Earthroot Gaming, and now it is going to be a bloodbath here on map number 3. Of course, we will bring you all of that action, Uplink Breach, after this quick commercial break.
The ideal controller is something that's comfortable. It needs to be very precise. You need to have accurate functions on the controller so that you can be competing at the top level. The Razer Wildcat I actually really like, and I'm very picky with my equipment.
Lightweight, fits in your hands well, just got a nice shape to it.
I like the way it feels. The biggest part for me when I'm holding a controller is I want it to be comfortable.
It just feels great when you're holding it for long periods of time in gaming.
Programmable buttons everywhere, all over it, so you never really have to move your hands at all.
With the customization of the buttons, it allows you to do several different things inside the game that you wouldn't be able to do before without moving your fingers off the joysticks.
Just not having to take my finger off the joystick when I'm playing and reprogramming some of the buttons to the triggers and stuff on the back, definitely something I really liked about it.
Since I've been testing the Razer Wildcat, I just can't wait to get my hands on the finished product. It's just such an amazing controller. Yeah, I can just tell it's going to elevate my gameplay and help me out a lot going into Halo 5.
I was just running around playing a few games on it earlier and felt really natural and very accurate, which is important for me as a competitor. Everything just felt solid about it.
Honestly, it's a perfect controller.
Welcome back to the final week of the Perfect Alliance Black Ops 3 League. The playoffs are right around the corner. You're not going to want to miss those. Of course, we'll make an announcement on our